Good Times is an American sitcom that graced the CBS screens from February 1974 until August 1979. This sitcom enjoyed a 6-season run, comprising a total of 133 episodes. Crafted by Eric Monti and Mike Evan, and produced under the watchful eye of Norman Lear, it stands out as the pioneering African-American two-parented family sitcom breaking new ground. Good Times marked the premier television spin-off stemming from another spin-off. In the year 2020, an exciting revelation stirred the airwaves, announcing the show's transformation into an animated series produced by Sony Pictures Animations. Recognized as one of the greatest shows of its era, Good Times magnetically drew a myriad of cast members. This comedy TV series left an enduring impact, with a particular focus on those cast members who have since departed in real life. Join us on our channel as we present videos that pay homage to these individuals. Remember to engage with our content by liking, commenting, and subscribing for more of such enriching content. Jeanette Dubois. Jeanette Dubois portrayed the neighborhood gossip and friend of the Evans family, Wylona Woods, in the sitcom Good Times. Renowned actress Jeanette Dubois passed away on February 17, 2020, at the age of 74. The Glendale Police Department informed people that officers responded to a report of Dubois not breathing late Monday. Subsequently, it was confirmed that Dubois had passed away. Glendale Police Sergeant Dan Stubbs, as reported by the Associated Press, stated that Dubois seemed to have succumbed to natural causes, and no ongoing investigation into her death is underway. TMZ, the first to break the news, reported that Dubois peacefully passed away in her sleep at her residence. Known for her role as Wylona Woods, Dubois' character was characterized as independent, generous, and always ready for fun. Good Times chronicled the journey of Florida and James Evans as they navigated parenthood in a Chicago housing project. The series premiered in February 1974 and concluded after a successful 6-season run in 1980. Hailing from Brooklyn, New York, Dubois initially made a mark on Broadway before making a seamless transition to television. She is survived by her 3 children, Ronnie Jovan and Burghard Dubois. Sadly, her son Raj Kristogupta passed away in 1987 after a 3-year battle with cancer, according to EW. Esther Rolla. Esther Rolla, an actress celebrated for her portrayal of a resilient, urban mother on the 1970s sitcom Good Times, passed away on November 17, 1998, at the age of 78. Rolla, originally from Pompano Beach, FL, was one of 18 children in a vegetable farming family. Following high school, she ventured to New York City, as reported by AP, and embarked on a career securing roles on stage. In the 60s, she frequently graced productions of the Negro Ensemble Company. In 1968, she shared the stage with Moses Gunn and Francis Foster in NEC's Summer of the 17th Doll by Ray Lawler. The subsequent year featured her in Ray McIver's God Is a Guess What, Alice Childress's String, and Errol Hill's Man Better Man, the latter directed by Douglas Turner Ward. In 1965, she performed at St. Mark's Playhouse in 2 one-act plays by Ward, Happy Ending and Day of Absence, which enjoyed a 225-performance run. She also acted in another Ward play, Day of Absence, in 1970. Her theater credits extend to Melvin Van Peebles' Don't Play as Cheap and Raisin in the Sun. Good Times emerged as a spin-off of the sitcom Maude, in which Rolla portrayed the maid Florida Evans. Focused on the Evans family, the show enjoyed several seasons on CBS. However, Rolla exited after 3 years, as Jimmy Walker's character JJ quickly overshadowed the series with his dynamite catchphrase. She later reconsidered and returned for a season. Roll's cinematic contributions include Driving Miss Daisy and Rosewood, Johnny Brown, the accomplished actor, comedian, and vocalist, renowned for his portrayal of Superintendent Nathan Bookman on the beloved 70s sitcom Good Times, passed away on March 2, 2022, at the age of 84. His daughter, Sharon Catherine Brown, a Broadway actress, confirmed Brown's demise through an Instagram post. Details surrounding Brown's death remain unavailable at this time. Sharon Catherine Brown expressed, "He was literally snatched out of our lives. It's not real for us yet, so there will be more to say, but not now. Dad was the absolute best. We love him so very much." Before achieving sitcom stardom, Brown enjoyed a rich entertainment career, frequently participating in nightclub acts alongside his future wife, June Russell. Early in his trajectory, he explored music recording, releasing the singles Walkin' Talkin' Kissin' Doll for Columbia Records in 1961 and You're Too Much in Love with Yourself for Atlantic Records in 1968. Brown marked his debut on screen in 1966, playing a blind pianist in A Man Called Adam, a film that starred Good Times, co-star Jeanette Dubois, and featured Davis. His television journey commenced as a regular cast member on the short-lived 1969 variety show The Leslie Uggams Show, the first American variety series hosted by a black woman. In 1964, Brown secured a supporting role in a Broadway musical adaptation of Clifford Odets' play Golden Boy, where he headed the musical number Remember 127th Street. The production, featuring his close friend and entertainment icon Sammy Davis Jr., enjoyed a run of over 500 performances. Subsequently, in 1968, he assumed a leading role in the briefly staged Broadway play Escort Me Back to Morningside Heights, directed by Sidney Poitier and boasting an ensemble cast that included Cicely Tyson, Diane Ladd, Louis Gossett Jr., and David Steenberg. A year later, he joined the third season of the popular Rowan and Martin's Loft Inn, where he became a regular cast member and performer until the show concluded. Brown is survived by his wife of 61 years, Jane Russell, his children Sharon and John Jr., younger brother Elijah, and 2 grandchildren. Ben Powers. Known for his portrayal of Thelma's spouse, Keith Anderson, in the ultimate season of the 1970s CBS sitcom Good Times, has passed away. He was 64. Powers' demise occurred on April 6, 2015, in New Bedford, Mass., as announced by his family. The cause of death remains undisclosed. The actor became part of the Good Times cast for its concluding season in 1978-79, taking on the role of Keith, a professional football player. His character tied the knot with Thelma in the 3rd episode of that year, but an injury during their wedding exit strained their relationship. Following Good Times, Powers assumed a regular role as Moochie on the CBS detective drama series Mickey Spillane's Mike Hammer, spanning from 1984-85. Powers had minor roles in Cheech and Chong's next movie, 1980, and Things Are Tough All Over, both alongside the comedy duo, and appeared in The Man Who Loved Women, featuring Burt Reynolds. Additionally, he made guest appearances on shows like Gimme a Break, Flamingo Road, The Greatest American Hero, and Laverne and Shirley. Born in Brooklyn and raised in Providence, RI, Powers attended the Rhode Island School of Design for painting and sketching before transitioning to acting. He started with stand-up comedy routines in Providence, incorporating impressions, notably a Johnny Mathis impersonation, and songs into his act, catching the attention of a Hollywood agent. Performances at Playboy clubs in Los Angeles, New York, and Boston led to a role in 1977 on the revived version of Laugh In. Survivors include his mother and sisters, Yvonne and Maya. Helen Martin. Helen Martin is renowned for her portrayal of weeping Wanda Williams in the sitcom show Good Times. On March 25, 2000, the actress passed away due to a heart attack. She remained unmarried and childless throughout her life, yet she is fondly remembered by countless fans, both old and new. Helen Dorothy Martin entered the world on July 23, 1909, in St. Louis, Missouri. Her interest in acting sparked during high school, where she engaged in local theater groups. Following an unsuccessful college stint, she ventured to Chicago before ultimately settling in New York City. During her time in the Big Apple, she became a founding member of the American Negro Theater in Harlem. Sharing the stage with soon-to-be prominent actors like Ossie Davis and Canada Lee, Martin made a mark through dancing, singing, and acting on various Broadway stages, establishing a comfortable living for herself over the years. Her breakthrough moment came when she secured a role alongside a Canadian actor Lee in the 1941 Orson Welles and John Houseman production of Native Son. Towards the end of the decade, Helen Martin struck gold once again, this time earning the role of Pearl Shea, another neighbor. In this capacity, she portrayed a neighbor to Marla Gibbs and Jackie Harry's characters on the 80s TV hit sitcom 227. 227 became Martin's most enduring role, as she not only appeared as a guest star, but as a series regular, featuring in more than 115 episodes. Fast forward to 90s television, and Helen Martin continued her success, making a mark on both the small and big screens. She graced classic 90s TV shows such as The Parenthood, The Wayans Brothers, and The Jamie Foxx Show. By this time, she had solidified her position as a well-established character actor. Theodore Wilson Teddy Wilson portrayed the character Sweet Daddy Williams, captivating audiences with his memorable performances on Good Times. In 1980, Wilson tied the knot with actress Joan Pringle, and the couple welcomed 2 children. Unfortunately, on July 21, 1991, Wilson succumbed to a stroke at the age of 47 in Los Angeles, California. A native of New York City, Teddy made his debut in the blaxploitation film Cotton Comes to Harlem, sharing the screen with Redd Foxx from the Sanford and Son series. He continued to grace several blaxploitation films of that era. Beyond films, Wilson secured roles in various popular TV shows. Notably, he played Earl, the postman and barber in the series That's My Mama. His versatile talent shone in the 1970s sitcom What's Happening, where he took on several characters, including Al Dunbar in a well-received 2-part episode. In a memorable twist, Wilson's character in the series got arrested for bootlegging a Doobie Brothers concert. In 1977, Wilson headlined the short-lived sitcom The Sanford Arms, a spin-off of Sanford and Son. Following the series' cancellation, he made guest appearances on The White Shadow, also contributing as a writer for a 1980 episode, Enos, Gimme a Break, The Golden Girls, and What's Happening Now. In 1986, he secured a recurring role in another brief series, The Redd Foxx Show. Raymond Allen, another member of the ensemble from the family sitcom Good Times, has sadly departed. He played the recurring character Ned the Winnow on the show. Raymond Allen, renowned for his portrayals as Uncle Woody on Sanford and Son and Ned the Winnow on Good Times, passed away on August 10, 2020, following a battle with respiratory challenges. At the age of 91, he left a lasting legacy. The confirmation of his passing came from his daughter, actress Ta Ronce Allen, through a heartfelt Facebook post. Earlier in May, Allen had been diagnosed with a bacterial infection, although subsequent tests ruled out coronavirus. Since 2016, he had been under medical care in a California facility, grappling with pneumonia. On Monday morning, he was discovered unresponsive. In addition to his role as Uncle Woody from 1972 to 1977, he revisited the character for a spin-off titled The Sanford Arms. Allen's contributions extended to various shows like The Love Boat, The Jeffersons, Wheat Stacks, What's Happening, and his portrayal as Merle the Earl on Starsky and Hutch. Due to health concerns, he retired from acting in 1985. Raymond Allen is survived by his daughters, Terrence and Brenda Allen. Moses Gunn. Moses Gunn took on the role of Carl Dixon in the family sitcom Good Times, aiming to step into the shoes of John Amos as a love interest for Florida Evans. His appearance was limited to a single season in 1977. Acclaimed actor Moses Gunn, renowned for his diverse roles ranging from Shakespearean plays to sitcoms, passed away on December 16, 1993, due to complications related to asthma, as confirmed by his agent. He was 64. Gunn earned 2 Obie Awards for his stage performances with the Negro Ensemble Company and received NAACP Image Awards for his work in the Los Angeles Theater Center production of Fool for Love and his supporting role in the 1980 film Ragtime. His achievements also encompassed a 1976 Tony nomination for The Poison Tree and an Emmy nomination for his portrayal of the African chief Kentango in the groundbreaking miniseries Roots. In the short-lived series Father Murphy, Gunn portrayed Moses Gage and made guest appearances on popular shows like The Cosby Show, Hill Street Blues, Amen, and Equal Justice. Born on October 1729 in St. Louis, he earned degrees from Tennessee State University and the University of Kansas, Lawrence. Over nearly 3 decades on the professional stage, Gunn participated in more than a dozen productions of Shakespearean plays, including Romeo and Juliet at the New York Shakespeare Festival. He is survived by his wife, Gwendolyn, daughter Kirsten Landis Mudd, and son, Justin Moses Gunn. Alice Ghostley. Alice Ghost Leigh portrayed Hortense Dobbs in the sitcom. Renowned actress Alice Ghost Leigh, recipient of the Tony Award, best remembered for her roles as Esmeralda in Bewitched and Bernice in Designing Women, passed away on September 21, 2007, at the age of 81. Ghostley's demise occurred at her residence in Studio City after a prolonged battle with colon cancer and a series of strokes, as confirmed by her longtime friend, Jim Pinkston. Her Broadway introduction transpired in Leonard Sillman's New Faces of 1952, where her rendition of the Boston Beguine garnered critical acclaim and became her signature song. Miles Kruger, president of the Los Angeles-based Institute of the American Musical, observed New Faces of 1952 and noted that Ghostley's allure stemmed from her lack of glamour. During the 1960s, Ghostley earned a Tony nomination for various roles in the Broadway comedy The Beauty Part, and ultimately secured the award for Best Actress featured in The Sign in Sidney Brustein's Window. From 1969 to 1972, Ghostley assumed the role of the timid, good witch and eccentric housekeeper Esmeralda on the television series Bewitched. She portrayed Bernice Clifton on Designing Women from 1987 to 1993, earning an Emmy nomination in 1992. Ghostley's cinematic contributions encompassed notable films like To Kill a Mockingbird, The Graduate, Gatter, and Grease. Born on August 14, 1926, in Eve Mo, where her father served as a telegraph operator, she spent her formative years in Henrietta, Oklahoma. Following high school graduation, Ghost Leigh briefly attended the University of Oklahoma, but opted to leave and relocate to New York with her sister to pursue a career in theater. While we close this chapter, let's remember the power of storytelling. It transcends time and connects us across generations. It's a reminder that our stories, both big and small, contribute to the grand tapestry of humanity. Thank you, each one of you, for being a part of this incredible journey through time. It's not just the end of a video, it's a continuation of our shared narrative. Stay curious, keep the conversations alive, and may your own stories be filled with love, laughter, and meaning.